It's been a while since I've had an Omega on the show, but with the help from my good friends over at Exquisite Timepieces, we get to check out this new release, the Aqua Terra Summer Blue on rubber strap. So they're an authorized dealer for Omega and over 60 other brands, as well as a massive pre-owned collection. I've bought, I think, 2 Omega from Exquisite. I don't know. I can't even keep track of how many watches I bought from Exquisite. And this is all stuff, you know, even before my channel and leading up into my channel and stuff like that. So when you guys hear me, you know, like boast up Exquisite Timepieces, it's because I believe in them, guys. They're like, they have a really good thing going, and they're one of the best authorized dealers out there. So link in the description, as well as direct contact information to Tyler. He's my guy there. Reach out to him, tell him I sent you, and he'll take care of you. Whether it's something they have or something they don't have and you want, they can get it. They source it. This is what they do, right? So big thanks again for sending over this. I've been patiently waiting to see these new summer blue watches. They have been on their website under pre-order, and I know they're going to sell out pretty quick. Perfect summer watch. I love the tone of blue that they picked for their watches, and picking it up on the rubber strap is my preferred way for the Aqua Terra. When I owned one, I did it on the rubber strap like this. I'm not a big fan of butterfly clasp, and the bracelet does come. It's a great bracelet, but it has polished center links and it comes with a butterfly clasp. For Aqua Terra, for a sports watch, personally, I like it on the rubber strap, and it has a nice clasp to go with it, easy to adjust as well. So let's get into the case size of this thing. This is 40.7 millimeters, what I measure, so it's probably like 40 and a half technically. And then the lug to lug, man, look how good the brushing is on Omega. The finishing on these Omega watches is probably some of the sharpest stuff I've handled. The brushing looks consistent and spectacular, and really nice sharp edges to get to that polished part. But anyway, the lug to lug is a 47.7 millimeter. The thickness is 13.4. It has that double dome sapphire crystal up top that has like almost enough AR coating on it to disappear. Because look at that. It's like there's no crystal. That's because their AR coating is phenomenal. You have 20 millimeter lug opening here, and these straps do taper down to 18 millimeter. And then you have a 6.35 millimeter signed with the Omega logo, screw down crown, keeping the 150 meter water resist. Very nice feature indeed. One thing I noticed on the case back of this one, and I'm assuming maybe some of the other summer blue ones, instead of having the display case back showing off in this one, the 8900 automatic movement, they elected to go with the traditional stamped case back with the OG, the original Omega Poseidon and 2 Seahorse branding on there, and I think it looks great. We don't always need to see the movement. There's plenty of other ones out there that show off the movement. We know that Omega movement looks great. It's kind of cool to see this artwork. If it's done like this, I would prefer to actually have the case back. I know what the movement looks like. I like the art. So it's, you know, it's a personal preference for sure. Like I said, the movement inside is the 8900 caliber. It beats at 25,200 vibrations per hour, has 15,000 Gauss anti-magnetic properties, and has something that I think a lot of people tend to like. Now, this isn't a GMT watch by no means, but you can easily use this as a travel watch because you have a jump, you know, quick set hour. It's not a jump hour. It's a quick set hour. That is how you adjust the date, though. So if you look at the color match date wheel there, as we rotate around, that is how you will adjust the date. So there's 26, and I think, did we go far enough? No. So that's how you adjust the date. So, and then if you need to adjust the entire, but the good thing about that is you don't hack the seconds hand. So you keep your accuracy of the seconds hand. And then if you pull it all the way out, it stops the movement, and then you can adjust the minutes. There you go. So that's the simple functions of this watch. So check out that traditional, let me wipe it off a little bit here. Had some wrapping on there. It has that kind of teak deck Aqua Terra design on the dial, applied triangle markers, really nice legible handset. Like the way they did the date. It's a color match, but it's a softer blue, so it still helps with visibility. Everyone, it's funny because we all like when we do color match date wheels because it does look more balanced. It balances out. But for legibility, that date would be easier to read if it was a white wheel. I think we can all agree on that, right? So really, we want this because it looks nicer. It doesn't make it easier to read. That is for sure. But the rest of the watch is just beautiful. It's just amazing. If we put it on my 7¼ inch wrist, you can see it's absolutely perfect. The Aqua Terra, if you're going to buy a luxury watch, personally, I think the Aqua Terra is the best all-around sports watch that you can buy. Because of the movement, because of the design. I love the lyre lugs. I love it on the strap with this system. And they have a lot of different color options as well as two-tone golds. I'm not sure if they go full gold or not. They might. But, they have pretty much any colorway that you can think of. And then they also have different sizes. So if this size of the full size doesn't work for you, you can go with a different size. And I think there's some out there even with complications. The Aqua Terra is a really versatile watch, but even in its core form, this way right here, I believe is the best luxury sports watch. And that's it. I guess I don't know what else to say. Price point, these are a little over $6,000. I know it's up there, but it is such a killer watch. And if you're going to buy luxury, then I would highly recommend taking a look at this watch and go reach out to my guy Tyler at Exquisite. Tell him I sent you for sure. They have a lot of different Aqua Terra options. Let's turn off the studio lights and check out the Lume. Omega always does great Lume as well. So, and of course that really nice vivid blue Lume pairing up nicely with the blue tones of the watch. So there's your summer Aqua Terra. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next vid.